Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on last year's national champion, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Badgers will put total leather to crank us up. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Boilermakers offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Dave?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
To the air, it's Cobb. The sure hands, it's Fry. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Finds his tight end. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back.
Now, the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Moves around to clear up the vision. Fires on the move. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. Great place to start for this offense. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield, it's Cobb. Snags it over the middle.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
The short hand is Smith. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Wisconsin. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Blue. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Working that left side now. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Badgers are rolling down the field.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag.
Touchdown, Badger! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Joyner. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Cobb. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They punted away on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He wants to change this route. Here's the pressure. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll pull it down. At midfield, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's 3rd down, you just got sacked the play prior. You do a nice job in the pocket, get through your progression, it's not open, you take off and run, pick up the 1st down, fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. Jumped on top of the pile.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Bought a little time, lets it go. Wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He is putting the Badgers on his back. Reminds me of games we called when Russell Wilson was at the helm.
Yeah, and I know Wisconsin fans get jacked up when they get great quarterbacks. They don't get it very often. They don't get the explosive numbers with this offense. But this dude, he's putting on a show, and I guarantee you they are jumping around.
Purdue, 0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking for room. It's Joyner. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Cobb. Now improvising. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Got a man, it's Smith. Brings into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Cobb. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Out of bounds at the 14, and the big-time offensive play has them set up. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. The offense changing the play. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He breaks a tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Badgers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Hey, man, it's hard to throw down here in the red zone. These windows are tiny and they close fast. So there was nowhere to go in the end zone there, that time having to check it down. A nice job by the defense rallying and making a tackle.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Badger. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Purdue, 0.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board. Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Cobb. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got his man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Buying some time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Cobb. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Harris. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Looking for room. It's Joyner. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Shotgun snap on third down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the run, fires downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Cobb. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll feel the button, try to get some yardage. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and Tyms running out in the half. A strike downfield. They get him down in the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Catch in the middle, it's Billups. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quickly complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Trying to find the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Badgers.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And the extra point is good.
56, Purdue, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll try the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He has been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Billups. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They just keep firing. Bringing the heat. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab on the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And the returner will be knocked down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Handoff to the single back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out. You recover it, a forced turnover.
They're working that left side. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Badger! And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of a great field position.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cobb. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Simon. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical. And
oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Wisconsin! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They'll try to add another to their lead. Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for their quarterback.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll give it to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They try to pop a run on the draw. Got the 1st down and more.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Right back to the well. There he goes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They'll run the screen. Looking for room at the 40. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, it's one on offense. You know, you're trying to run the ball and get that established so you can work the bootleg off of that with your quarterback, but just nothing going there. The defense was in good position, and QB just didn't have enough speed to really hurt the defense on it.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gets rid of it. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. He's knocked out of bounds, and he still had a long way to go, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gonna take a shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Blue. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have in the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Badgers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Blue. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Badgers with the first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Badgers are threatening on first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Let's it fly. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Badger. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And he added the extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Here's the handoff. Creates a little room. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on first down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The throw to the outside is complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us, because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
From the gun, he'll throw it. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Fed in the window for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They believe they can run right here. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it, they're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Making side adjustments here. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And they got him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And the the Badgers will hustle to the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Got room at the 35. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
That's it, 5. He's got an open man. They get him down to this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Badgers are flying down the field. Gonna look downfield again. The throw. Trying to pull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown, Badger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Simon. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He leaves it with his back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Caught in the backfield, it's Kyle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on third down. Lofts one high and deep. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. And the Boilermakers will hunt it away on fourth down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous.
Brings it in down the left side. Off to the races. Inside. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. You've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Grab behind the line. It's Pop. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back.
Oh, he's got some space. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Quarterback may change this route. Now sliding to his left. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender could have a miscue. He'll try to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Fry. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 17 over Oklahoma. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Badgers in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to set up the screen. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tipped up at the 36.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You've got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
So now it's second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the...
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simon. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Simon. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Finds his man. It's Roberts. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.